think this is the time I'm supposed to clear my throat. Um, anyway, it's week 10 here on Saturday Night Spread'em, which has also been Friday Night Spread'em at times. And we are, what is the overall record here? 60, 62, and 4. There you go, Pat. There's the throat. We went 5-4-2 last week. We had 2 pushes on the Chargers, 3 over the Falcons, and what was the other one? Oh shoot, Bucks Rams. Bucks pushed 3. Like I said, we were down 10 last week. We missed the Heskey get paid pick of the week. Dolphins beat the Bears by 3, not 4. Justin Fields had a record-setting day. What are you gonna do? Anyway, we're on to week 10. So all right, Seahawks head to London. Or wait, I think it's Germany. Actually, I think we're playing Germany. It's somewhere across the pond, if you will. Anyway, they're playing the Bucks. Tom Brady. Bucks are favored by 2.5. I'm gonna take the Seahawks. Sorry about the camera there. I'm gonna take the Seahawks because I think they're a better team. I never thought I'd say that. Seahawks getting 2.5 on the road. Next up is the Vikings, who are 7-1, heading to Buffalo to play the Bills, who are 6-2. Bills are only favored by 3. This game opened at 7.5 until everybody thought Josh Allen wasn't playing. He might play. He might not play. I don't like that. I think the Bills would be stupid to play him if he's got like a cold. Like anything wrong with that dude, chill out. It ain't the postseason. You're 6-2. Let Case Keenum go out there, see what happens. Give me the Vikings because they're going to actually have their whole team. And Josh Allen is a big difference. So Vikings on the road there. Next up, we got the Lions, who are 2-6, going to play Chicago. Bears are 3-6, but been looking up. The Bears got to cover 2.5. The over-under is 48.5. I left out the over-unders on the other ones. It was 42.5, 45, whatever. Anyway, 48.5. That's a big spread for Bears defense. You haven't seen that in a while. Anyway, like I said, the Bears and Justin Fields had an amazing game last week to screw up the Heskey get paid pick of the week. So this week, the Bears at 2.5 is the Heskey get paid pick of the week. Hosting the Lions, Justin Fields keeps it rolling. Go Bucks. That's all I got to say about that one. Justin Fields. All right, then we got the 3-5 Broncos heading to Tennessee to play the 5-3 Titans. 2.5 is the 2.5 spread, over under 39. Broncos can't score. Tennessee's defense is good. And they got Derrick Henry. Titans all day. I actually should have made this the pick of the week, but, to go with the Justin Fields crap from last week, we're going with the Bears. So, plus my Heskey get paid pick of the week is 3-6 in the year anyway, so obviously I'm doing awesome on that. All right, the Jags are 3-6, head out to KC to face the 2-6 Chiefs. Chiefs have a 9.5 point favorite. 51 is the over-under. That's the biggest over-under of the week. I'm going to take the Jags. I don't think they're going to win this game at all. But I think they hang around, keep it close. Chiefs don't know what's going on at running back. I'm sorry. Maybe they're trying to get Kadarius Toney involved as far as the receiving game. I don't know. I think they tinker a little bit. And long story short, they win trying some things in what essentially is a practice game for the Chiefs. But Trevor Lawrence and the boys show up and put up a few points. The Browns, the Broncos were actually coming off a bye, but we don't care about the Broncos. That's 2 games ago. I've got this in order. The Browns coming off a bye are 3-5, head down to Miami to play 6-3 Dolphins. 3.5 is the points the Dolphins have to cover. 49 is the over/under. I think this could be an interesting game. I'm going to take the Dolphins. And the only reason I'm not putting 50 on the Dolphins is because they got me last week. So, and the Browns could be a good team or a horrible team. You don't know. I think they're worse on the road, but I'd have to look that up. I don't know. Either way, give me the Dolphins. 6-1 Texans head to the Meadowlands to play the Giants. They're 6-2. Giants got to cover 4.5, 40.5 over under. Give me the Giants. Texans are awful. They're trying to get the first pick. They're just not trying to let you know. Because they play all right. They're all right. And again, they don't know. I think Nico Collins supposed to be back. He was battling a groin. Brandon Cooks hates the team, wants out. I don't know. So anyway, Giants by 4.5. The 3-6 Saints head to the 2-6 Steelers. Steelers are home dogs +1. 39.5 over under. I believe TJ Watt is back. I go against Andy Dalton whenever I get a chance. Give me the Steelers. Steelers are coming off a bye too, so I think they're gonna be ready for whatever weird garbage the Saints try with Taysom Hill, Andy Dalton, whomever else plays quarterback, tight end, whatever. All right, 4:00. 3-5-1 Colts head to the 2-6 Raiders. Raiders got to cover 4.5. 41 is the over under. I think the Raiders kind of suck. They've been playing like trash. But Jeff Saturday is the coach in Indianapolis now, and Sam Ellinger is the quarterback. All that being said, nobody in Indy's called plays before. They don't have any experience calling plays. Like, it's just a wild situation. We're going to take the Raiders just because it's the first game. Like, I could see maybe the first half, Saturday trying to pound the ball, and then the Raiders kind of figure out, hey, this guy's just going to run the ball, and they're going to stop that. And then they're going to have to throw, and that's when Sam Ellinger comes into play in that equation. So I think they look inspired, inspired under Jeff Saturday, but essentially he's coaching for 8 games so that someone else doesn't have to. I don't see him being a head coach for very long as far as after the season. But experience, again, he played with Peyton Manning, whatever. We got the Cowboys 6-2 heading to the 3-6 Green Bay Packers. Packers are home dogs +4. 44 is the over under. I actually heard somebody talking about benching Aaron Rodgers to play Jordan Love, see what they got, up his trade value. Okay. Give me the Cowboys. If we're talking about sitting Aaron Rodgers for Jordan Love, give me Cowboys. Plus, Dobbs is out. And, I mean, he's been there, for lack of a better way to put it, most explosive receiver. So unless they get something from Watson, who's supposed to fill in, which that dude has done nothing. He looks like he's still in North Dakota State or where the hell he came from. So anyway, Cowboys. Dak, you're gonna get it. And Tony Pollard's a stud. Cardinals 3-6 go to Los Angeles, play 3-5 defending Super Bowl champion Rams. We got to cover 3. 40 is the over/under. I went back and forth on this one because I think the Rams' offensive line is terrible, awful, horrible. But the Cardinals can't beat the Rams. Like, they just can't. Don't seem to work out. They get close, no cigar type thing. And basically, when I looked at this one long enough, I said, Cliff Kingsbury, Sean McVay, we're going Rams. 3-5 Chargers head to the 4-4 Niners. 7.5. 45.5 is the over/under. Justin Herbert was the rookie of the year, and he has no weapons, man. Everybody's out, hurt, hamstring, quad, whatever. Austin Eckler's sweet, but the Niners defense is good. So, give me the Niners at 7.5. I think Christian McCaffrey's gonna have another big game, dude. I think he's the difference. I think the Niners come back and win this division. Honestly, no offense to the Seahawks. They've had a good run. I think they make the playoffs, and everybody's just like, how'd that happen? But the Niners are coming back, taking that division. 7.5, Niners putting on them. Ooh, Monday night. Oh, man. I don't know about that. Commanders head to Philly. 8-0, undefeated Eagles on Monday night. Get some. Eagles got to cover 11. That's a huge number. 43.5 over/under. I went with the Eagles. I'm going to stick with the Eagles. 11's huge. I hate it. This could be a 31-21 game with some junk Carson Wentz touchdown at the end. And actually, I'm sorry, Carson Wentz ain't playing. He ain't playing. Never mind. It'd be Heineke. Again, it doesn't even matter. The Commanders is not that great. And the Eagles are obviously what their record says they are, undefeated. So give me the Eagles, even though Part of me says it's a division game. It's going to be closer than that. But give me the Eagles. All right, we'll run through it real quick because everybody's paying attention. Seahawks cover or getting 2.5. 45's over under, by the way. Seahawks getting 2.5 in Germany, I think, against the Buccaneers. Vikings going to the road, +3 on the Bills. We'll take that because we don't think Josh Allen's playing. At least I don't. I wouldn't if I were them. Lions head to Chicago. Bears cover 2.5. Hesclay get paid pick of the week. Broncos head to Tennessee. Tennessee covers 2.5 at home. Jags 3-6 head to the Chiefs. +9.5. We're taking the Jaguars. Dolphins go down to Miami. They get beat by more than 3.5. Dolphins there. Giants cover 4.5 at home against the Texans. Steelers getting a point against the Saints. Andy Dalton, no way. We take the Steelers. Raiders 4.5 over Jeff Saturday and Sam Ehlinger. Piece of cake. Cowboys head to Green Bay, whip the shit out of the Packers, hopefully. But they cover 4. Packers ain't got nothing. Rams +3 over the Cardinals. I think it's the Call of Duty weekend. Niners cover 7.5 at home on Sunday night against the Chargers, who have no weapons but Justin Herbert and Eckler. And then the Eagles finally covering 11 in a game I'm far from certain about because it's a divisional game. But the Eagles are better for sure than the Commanders. So there we go. Like I said, we are 2 games under 500, and we're 110 down on the year. But we missed 3 of the 9. I'm sorry, we missed 6 of the 9 Hescalade 85 get paid picks. So you flip 2 of those, we're even money. And again, 4 points, 3 points last week. Come on, man. Justin Fields just destroyed things. So we're putting our money on this week. All right, everybody have a good one. Enjoy the games. God bless.